Hey, what's going on, everyone? This episode, I got a couple of things in store for you. For one, I'm going to be doing Tran Athula. But before that, I finally cracked and given up. I'm respecing my character, changing, resetting skill points. Okay. And let me just get enough decks first. Just enough so I can use the bow, 204, a lot of clicking. Let me put these in. Okay, so I set my stats back up pretty much to the same as what they were before, so I can wear everything. The big change is going to be the skill points. This whole time, I was trying to avoid it. I can't avoid it anymore. So I know how much easier it would make everything for me. And to not have Worm Shot, you were just gimping yourself. So hard skills, every 2 points you put in, it shoots at an additional target. You can only get 5 in, which honestly I thought I'd be getting more. Now it can shoot up to 5 targets. Ghost Arrow, still 1 point in that. 7 increases the target seek range on this. But Phalanx I'm ignoring for now. Gonna go straight Ghost Arrow. Get Ecstatic Frenzy up again. Wings of Wrath up to plus 55%. And get a few points in this. Basically, Worm Shot's amazing. It really, really, really is. Here's how it works with Amazon. The way it's kind of set up now. Ghost Arrow is a one-time sort of area skill where, oh, cool, I could shoot this through walls. I'll do it here. It's worth using Ghost Arrow here. Barrage is good at killing single targets, or when you have a whole bunch of things surrounding you, it's kind of useful. But you shouldn't be in that situation to begin with. So single targets, Barrage, pretty good. Phalanx, good support all around to just throw it down and do what you're usually doing. Also very, very good for killing summoning Ubers, which we'll talk about that when that becomes relevant. This skill, always need that maxed. And then Worm Shot is good when you want to kill things at a distance. And now considering the fact that I have 0 defense because I'm always using this, you can really keep your distance with Worm Shot an incredible amount, because you can fire it, and as it goes out there, it'll start shooting. It'll gain that range where the dragon goes up to there, and it'll pick targets and automatically fire at them like that. It used to be a lot more powerful. It got nerfed a couple of times to reduce the damage that it... No, the amount of things it fired. So it used to shoot a bit more rapidly. But I've been trying to avoid using it, but I keep realizing how much easier it's going to make my life now that I'm doing this. Now going back to the Halls of Dead in Act 2, I'm going to Tran Athula, which is a really, really big deal in Median. Once you hit level 50 is when it really starts to get serious. I'm 46 still, but I still need to do Tran Athula eventually. Cool, unique. There's a unique bias in Tran Athula. No, I'm not there yet. And that's going to help. Also, it's going to help me a ton to have Worm Shot. I mean, just using Barrage and the kind of stuff I had been using lately, I'd have to do it incredibly slow. It really is just to the point where I'm gimping my character. Maybe when I get to a high enough level, I'll switch back to pure Phalanx Ghost Arrow. But for now, I'd really just like to get through the basic game. And, yeah. And the second character I make, because I am going to make more than one, then I'll make a weird character who doesn't use the best skill that I have, you know? So kind of disappointed in myself for switching, because I knew it would happen, and I didn't want it to. But I knew it would happen because it is way better than Barrage and things like that. Barrage still good, like I said, for killing single targets, but the way Barrage is now, you only need 1 point into it for it to be, for the most part, as good as it can be. It'll get more magic damage, but hello? That was weird. Something forced my game to minimize. I'll check out what that was in a second, but first, I am dead set on doing Tran Athula right now. What you need to do is kill 3 priestesses. Each one you kill, they will give you an aura for 30 seconds if you're near them when they die. And then in that time, you need to cube the item that they drop. Stick it in the cube with these, and then they'll add some extra effects to it. It's the first Uber charm that you're really going to need to get. if you don't do this before, if you don't do this before 50, it's worth making a new character because you missed out on something incredibly important. I got my mercenary. Let's try this. There's a whole bunch of Amazons in here. They all shoot guided arrows at you. So if you try and move away from the arrows, they're guided, and they're going to keep coming for you no matter what. So I'm kind of squishy. They're going to hit me no matter what. So I really, really need to be careful in here. Be extremely slow. Worm shot is good for that because you can shoot it in front of you even if you don't know something is there, and their seek range will pick up on that. And then you could slowly move forward, do it again. It's the safest way to play Amazon, especially with how I've been playing it zero defense style. Once again, it's why I need it. Though it is taking up a ton of mana right now, and I don't have very much mana regen, so this is going to go kind of slow. I apologize, but Tran Athula is kind of tricky for some characters. I mean, I've done it before at around level 20, but some characters have an easier time down here. And I will have an easy time as long as I play it slow, safe, cautious. So if commentary gets boring at any part, I'm sorry, but that's probably just me focusing and making sure I don't die. So my goal here is to make it look like this place is incredibly easy. I hope I could do that. So I'm going to just space them out with Worm Shot so that they can't even start shooting at me, while my mercenary's up there taking the damage and dealing it as well. He's got a lot more defense than me. They're going to have a hard time hitting him. Up here's the first room where the first priestess is going to be. She looks almost just like the other Amazons, except she has a slightly noticeable armor and an immunity. This is the priestess of ice, or frost, or something. This room is going to be full of people. So I'm going to be extremely, extremely careful here, starting to shoot way before I get anywhere near that room. It looks like I am getting mana on kill, and I am probably killing a lot of things to keep my mana going like that. Also, you do not get any experience in here at all. Nothing. Which is good because you have to do this before level 50. So I'm not gaining experience, but it's kind of the way it works. If you're in here killing these things and then you go above 50 as you're killing them, that would be kind of disappointing. Let me back up with the mana regen from on hit. Kill these things. Hopefully standing back this far I still get the aura. I should. Back up again. I hope you can tell at least that this would be incredibly hard with Barrage and Phalanx, or at the very least take way longer than it should. And it's so nice that you barely have to aim it. It is just an all-around amazing skill. Oh, that's her. Kill her. Get the aura. Sunstone of Ice. Need to identify that. Throw that in here. Bam. Now at level 50, it's a charm just for having it in my inventory to get these bonuses. +2 to skills, cold damage, enemy cold resistance down, and some defense. So you can tell that's going to be a pretty big bonus when I get to level 50. And there's 2 more of these charms I have to get. They're all a little bit different, though. I'm going to go to... You only go to town real quick. Stock back up on potions. Okay, back. Tran Athula. Serious business. Just shooting these things out to make sure no one's left in here, and they'll start attacking things before I even get near them. So it'll kind of let me know. I should be using Bloodlust more often. Ooh, I should back up. I ain't even taking any risk. If something gets in the range where they can shoot at me, as Amazon, usually that's the range where you're too close, and that's why I've been dying a lot and going very slowly through Frigid Highlands, is because I was using Ghost Arrow, and this you can really zone things out incredibly, and I'm pretty much going to have to stick with it. Unless I get a Phalanx down to a 0 timer where I can use that instead. Though still Worm Shot probably is, in most situations, better. It's good to use both though, like throw Phalanx down and then start doing Worm Shot. Cool, it's a support skill. That's how it works. You don't need to not use Phalanx. And I still got 2 arrows for Ghost Arrow because it synergizes with Worm Shot. single targets take a bit longer because when there's only one target, it only shoots out one bullet. When there's multiple targets, it shoots out as many as it can, and those like cluster of bullets will hit more often, hit more targets more frequently. I don't have time to look at that. I want to finish Tran Athula. Then come over here. There's no map in here, by the way. Even if I wanted to look at one, there's no map. I just know what I'm doing here. Usually you'd have to run really far away. What I'm going to do is I also made this staff finally, which gives me blink charges, which allow me to teleport. So, whoops. Before I teleport, though, I might as well summon fire elementals to try and take some damage. I'm trying to shoot the things that are over here before I even go over there. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any. I'm not hitting any, but I know there's probably some there. So this is really risky right here. This is kind of comes down to luck. And hold on, I need to restock my cube so I can do that instantly later. I'm going to teleport over and then switch to worm shot and hope I don't die. Throw down a teleporter. Cool, they're all dying. This part's pretty easy. They don't really I don't know why, but they don't shoot at you when you're that far away most of the time. Oh, is my mercenary dead? I never even noticed that. Okay, I guess he's dead. That's cool. Killing them. And then once again, I'm going to have to teleport over this gap, which is kind of dangerous as well. So I could probably going to get rushed, like, as soon as you do it. Gonna be risky, but I'm doing it. I have enough life on striking and lifesteal right now that whatever damage they just did to me, even if they... It kind of looked like they didn't hit me. I don't know. Now I'm getting hit. Owie. Oh, damn. The other boss is in that room who you need to kill. I should have teleported back over the wall. You really need to take my time in there because as soon as I get surrounded or too close to him, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go back there, try it again, and pick up where we left off. So catch you then. Cool, I'm back. Trying the same spot again. I had an ice cream break, so that's gonna make me even stronger. Bought my mercenary again, so hopefully he can do something, help me out a little bit. And just making sure nothing's over there shooting. Oh, what I'm looking for is the arrows to come off them. See, there it goes. So apparently there's one guy there. It's not too big of a deal. Switch off. Get ready to blink. And there were two of them. They lied to me, but my mercenaries got that. Kill these guys. There is a 10-second spell timer on that teleport. What I plan on doing is teleporting over there, doing as much damage as I can, trying to survive those 10 seconds, and then I'll teleport back here and lure as many of them to the wall as I possibly can. Just making sure I can kill every last one that's over there. I still see them shooting some arrows, whatever you want to call them. I gotta sneeze again!